Welcome to Tesla Global, the home of Tesla news. Let's get into today's video. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like. Tesla shows off new Megapack production facility in California. Tesla has a new Megapack production facility in Lathrop, California. And via a post shared on Instagram, the company shared some impressive statistics. In the post shared on Instagram, Tesla shows off the production of the Megapack already occurring at the facility. The new manufacturing area is located just outside of San Francisco, California. When the facility was first announced, many were hopeful that the new production line would help the company meet the dramatically increasing demand for Tesla energy products. In the post shared on Instagram, Tesla states the new facility can produce over 10,000 Tesla Megapacks a year. The new Lathrop facility is likely a dramatic increase in production rate, considering Giga Nevada, which produces numerous Tesla products, was previously the only production location for the Megapack. Expanding production for the Megapack will also help address ever-growing demand. According to Tesla's Q3 earnings call, energy deployments, or deployments of their energy storage products, increased by 62% year-over-year, totaling to 100 MWh in Q3 alone. And this follows an upward trend in demand from quarter to quarter. While no specific sales metrics are available for the Megapack, it is expected to be a significant seller along with the Powerwall and Powerpack. The enormous Tesla Megapack battery allows local municipalities and utility companies to store excess energy created during the day, often from renewables such as wind and solar, and then use that energy to supplement the generators when their production decreases. This simple process has allowed for some remarkable achievements, including the state of Hawaii finally being able to ditch coal power earlier this year. The question remains, how will this new production stream affect the cost to Tesla, price to the consumer, and market demand overall? With increased production, the company is likely able to reduce costs. However, will this be reflected in a decrease in price for customers? And if so, will Tesla be able to increase sales dramatically? Answers remain unclear. What is more apparent is that Tesla is far from alone in the energy storage business. There are now, perhaps more than ever, countless companies looking to sell energy storage products. This new production facility will define Tesla's success or failure against these competitors. Tesla lithium supplier Livent Corp considers Canadian expansion. Livent Corp, a Pennsylvania-based Tesla lithium supplier, is considering expanding production in Canada. As electric vehicles have grown in popularity worldwide, the demand for lithium, which is found in electric vehicle batteries, has skyrocketed. One company supplying the likes of Tesla, General Motors, and BMW is Livent Corp. The company is considering expanding into Canada, where it has already invested in a substantial lithium mine in Quebec. According to Reuters, Livent Corp is considering expanding into Canada after the company invested in a massive joint venture mine in Quebec. The Nemaska lithium project in Quebec is set to open in 2025 and could produce as much as 100,000 tons of lithium annually. Livent Corp clarified that this is far from the only project the company is currently looking at in the country. Furthermore, lithium produced at these locations would require refineries nearby to process the material after being dug up. No other details were released about Livent Corp's possible Canadian expansion. However, in a comment to Reuters, Livent CEO Paul Graves said, "We see Canada as a core part of our expansion capacity," and further explained that we have to get bigger. We can't just sit still. Livent Corp is looking to capitalize on North America's ever-growing battery manufacturing sector. Still, they will need to move quickly to capitalize on lithium reserves on the continent. According to the U.S. Geologic Survey, the U.S. only has approximately 20 locations containing more than 15,000 tons of lithium. And while the Canadian government doesn't specify its lithium reserves, the country has just over 20 mines in operation but has produced very little of the material over the past 5 years. What Livent Corp does not address in their comments to Reuters is the possibility of supplying a Tesla location in Canada. Outside of the U.S., auto manufacturing in North America has primarily been drawn to Mexico. However, if recent news is to be believed, a Tesla facility could be aided in being located close to lithium reserves and refineries in Canada. It remains unclear how global markets will react to lithium production slowly becoming centralized within the Americas. But there is no doubt that Canada will be an integral part of a future in desperate need of lithium and other rare earth materials. Biden admin, inundated with Inflation Reduction Act exemption requests. Japan, South Korea, France, Germany, and the EU have all requested exemptions from the Biden administration's location of assembly requirement for electric vehicle subsidies. Since the Inflation Reduction Act was passed, much like any government policy, it has had its detractors. However, the global backlash regarding EV tax incentives has been fierce. The act makes any EV that isn't assembled in North America ineligible for tax incentives of up to $7,500. Hence, an EV produced by Hyundai in South Korea or BMW in Germany, for instance, would not be given an incentive. Japan, South Korea, Germany, France, and the EU have requested exemptions from this rule. According to Reuters, Japan is the most recent country that plans to request an exemption from IRA stipulation. The Japanese government plans to work with South Korea and Europe as each major economy hopes to protect its significant automotive sector. South Korea was the first to voice concerns over the act earlier this year, and while the Biden administration has promised a response, no changes have yet been made. President Biden has not yet responded to these concerns, other than at a brief meeting with the South Korean president at the Queen of England's funeral, in which he responded without substance. And while diplomats representing the U.S. have stated that the IRA would be reviewed, no changes have yet been made, nor has a substantive announcement addressed the issue. It remains unclear what the response of the Biden administration will be. On the one hand, extending any exemptions from the IRA would remove an incentive for manufacturers to come to the U.S. On the other, allies of the U.S. are growing ever more unhappy with the act and may soon retaliate. Tesla extends unique offer for Model 3 and Model Y customers in Germany. Tesla Model Y reservation holders in Germany have received messages from the electric vehicle maker that hints at the company's focus on its customers. As per the message, Model Y customers who are unable to take delivery of their vehicles by the end of the year will still receive the German government's current incentives for electric cars. Tesla will simply be paying for the difference. Due to high demand for deliveries this year, if your Model 3 or Model Y delivery is not in 2022 and you meet the conditions to qualify for this offset, we will cover the difference to the green bonus in 2022. To take advantage of this compensation, order your Model 3 or Model Y by December 31, 2022, Tesla wrote. The environmental bonus will decrease in 2023. We want to make sure that you benefit from the high environmental bonus funding with your Model 3, even if you will not receive your vehicle until 2023 due to the high demand this year. We will also pay for the difference in the environmental bonus amount between 2022 and 2023 if you meet the conditions for compensation. At the moment, you don't have to do anything else, Tesla wrote. Tesla's operations in Germany have been quite impressive as of late. Just recently, the company launched 2 new premium colors for the Model Y being produced in Gigafactory Berlin. Dubbed Quicksilver and Midnight Cherry Red, the 2 new premium colors effectively replaced Midnight Silver Metallic and Red Multi-Coat paint, both of which were more affordable in price. Despite this, orders for Model Y in the new colors seem to be strong, with wait times for Model Ys painted in Midnight Cherry Red being moved as far back as July 2023. Recent photos taken of the Gigafactory Berlin complex have also revealed that the facility's cell production building seems to be closing in on completion.